video title, and we're gonna get to it. So today is gonna be push and pull. I need to continue my push-ups journey because I only got 4 days to complete my 10k push-ups. 4 days, damn, it came out very fast. So today the goal is to do 750 push-ups, as you can see from the video title. I just edited, and 375 pull-ups. So pull-ups is going to be 3 versions. Okay, so it's going to be pulls, chin-ups, and neutral grips, because on this bar I can do the 3 ways. So neutral grips, chin-ups, and pull-ups. Okay, so shout out to Hard Body Training for the tip. So last time I did the push-ups, 888 push-ups, I just did push-ups. So he did the same thing. He did 888 push-ups plus 2 pull-ups every time he did 8 push-ups, he did 2 push-ups. So that got me thinking, yeah, next time I do this, I will do the combo set just like Hard Body Training. So once I'm done with the video, I will put the link of this channel in the description of this video. Check him out, subscribe, like, comment, share, everything else. Okay, so the plan is to do a ladder down of 30 down to 20. So 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, and 20. So 6 sets, but 6 sets times 5 sets, meaning we do 33 5 times, 28 5 times, 26 5 times, 24 5 times, 22 5 times, and 25 times. So once we've done all those 5 times, in total it's going to be 30 sets. Okay, and once you complete those 30 sets, we will have 750 push-ups done. So currently I have 7,255 push-ups. The goal is to do 10,000 push-ups in 30 days this month of June. Okay, so I have to do 2,745 push-ups. So today, if I do 750, I will just be 2,000 push-ups short. How you doing, Gabriel? How you doing? Thank you for watching. So I'll just be 2,000 push-ups short. And then tomorrow, if I'm okay, not too sore, I will squeeze 1,000 push-ups, and then I'll just be 1,000 push-ups short. And then I'm planning to do 335 push-ups unbroken, just to finish big. So at least that's the plan. In theory, sounds good. Let's see how it goes when it comes to actually do those reps. So that's the plan for the push-ups. For pull-ups is half of the push-ups. Okay, so it's going to be 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. So it's going to be mid-volume on pull-ups. But again, I'm still adjusting to this bar, so I'm going to go steady, and I think 15 down to 10, it's doable. At least in my mind sounds doable, but I still have to adjust to the bar. So let me just get a little bit of chalk, and then I'm gonna do a trial set to see how it feels. And then once that's done, we're actually gonna go ahead. So in total we have to do 30 sets. So 30 sets. And I'm aiming to do on average 3 minutes per set. Okay, so if you can do 30 sets, it's going to be 90 minutes total workout. Okay, so the time limit is going to be 90 minutes. But obviously, if I go over 90 minutes, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I only got two main goals. So goal number one is quality, making sure that every single rep counts. Okay, quality over quantity. Goal number two is unbroken sets. So if the goal is to do 30 push-ups, I will not leave the push-up position until I complete 30 push-ups. If the goal is to do 15 neutral grip pull-ups, I will have to complete those, or at least I will try my best to get those done with good quality and going all the way to the end, which is 15 reps and so on. And then thirdly, you know, time is secondary. It doesn't really matter. What matters is quality and unbroken sets, to me, at least to me. And then time, you know, obviously I always try to do as fast as possible, but without jeopardizing the target number one and target number two. Okay, so those are my rules. Okay, let me just quickly run the push-ups and run the pull-ups and see how it feels. Just 5 over here. Yeah, it feels okay. See the pulls. Feels okay. Neutral. I haven't done this. This neutral is quite wide because usually I do neutral grip shoulder width apart. This one's quite wide. Yeah, feels good. Body's still a bit cold. I need to warm up the engine, but I'm gonna be ready. Could you fire off 50 winners using only your butt? What's a 50 winner? I don't know what 50 winners is. Can you explain a little bit more about what you're talking about? Because I ain't got a clue what that's supposed to mean. Okay, I will warm up along the way. So we're gonna start with 50 push-ups, not 50 push-ups, 30 push-ups for 5 sets, and 15 pulls for 5 sets. 15, 30. It's gonna be challenging though. It's gonna be challenging. 15, I haven't thought about it, but 15, 30. 45, 60, 75. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be a serious number. But we're gonna go for it. Do you think it's harder or easier to do push-ups with longer arms? It depends. So if you do very wide push-ups, the range of movement is gonna be shorter. Okay, but if you do, let's say, shoulder width apart, you got a lot more to reach, okay, a lot more movement. Whereas if you do wide, you just do this, right? Same goes to pulls. So if you do narrow or shoulder width, you got more range of movement up and down. But if you do wide, you just probably do this, you know. It depends. It depends how you're gonna do those push-ups. Okay. It's gonna be tough on those pulls, but I'm willing to give it a try. So ideally 3 minutes per round, so we can finish everything in 19 minutes. But the first 5 sets is gonna be 15 pull-ups, so 75. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle it, but I will try my best. Or I might just do ladder down, 5 ladder downs. So 15, 14, 13, 12, all the way to 10, back to 15 and 10. So I might do it that way, so that way I'll be able to conserve my energy for the long run. Okay, so the first clip is going to be 30, 15. Let's go. So shout out to everybody who's watching the live stream. We're about to get started. Three, two, one, let's go. 30 reps. 10. 20. 30. 30 reps done. 7:20 to go. So 45 seconds in. So next one up, we got pulls. We're gonna do some pulls, and we're gonna start with wet pulls, and then chin-ups, and lastly neutral grips, and go back to pulls, chin-ups, and so on. Okay, 1:15, 15 seconds, and we go for 15 pulls, 15 pull-ups. What's up, big guy? Hard body training. Welcome to the live stream. So I'm doing a ladder style. So 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20 for 5 sets. So do the ladder 30 down to 20 5 times. That's 750. And then on pulls 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 5 times as well. So that will be 375. So I just need 30 push-ups now. 15 pulls. Let's go. This is gonna be intense, but we gotta get to it. Do you ever do weighted calisthenics? Yes. Sometimes I used to. Lately, just body weight. Just body weight because I want to build my endurance. Yes, guys, I'm raising funds for cancer research. So if you want to sponsor me, check out my Linktree page and donate as much as you can and whatever you can. Shout out to Hard Body Training. Make sure you check his channel, make sure you subscribe, because he's a very, very strong dude and has a lot of endurance. Okay, 3 minutes in, so let's go for the second set. So 28 push-ups. Ten. 20. 8. 28 done. So 340. Yes, I used to do more weighted calisthenics, but lately just for endurance, so I can build my endurance, achieve higher rep numbers and so on. Okay, 28 done, so 4 minutes in. So next one up, we have 14 chin-ups. 14 chin-ups. Quick breather and we go. So I'm trying to average 3 minutes per set. A set is pushes and pull. That's one set. Come on. routine done. So 5 minutes, so got 1 minute break. So next one up, we got 26 push-ups and 13 neutral grips. Do you use gloves to prevent calluses? Or for, yes, to prevent calluses. Just for the simple fact is, gloves, because I got cushion here, so it has a little bit of cushion. It saves my hands. If I go bare hands, after a while, I will have some calluses, and what's going to happen is it will stop me from doing pulls for a few days until the calluses go away. So in order to avoid that, I wear gloves. So with gloves, even though I will have a little bit of sore hands, I will not have calluses, and I can rep every single day. Especially on muscle ups. Don't do muscle ups bare hands. It's not good. 6 minutes. Let's go. 26. Six. 26 done, 6:33. So next one up, we're gonna go for neutral grip pull-ups. It's gonna be my first time running neutral grip on this bar. It's a bit wider than usual. Usually neutral grip, I do shoulder width apart. This one is like here. It's a bit wider, but you know, you gotta adjust. Well, now you got. Hold on. Let me just do this one. So essentially, I just been cutting down the carbs, so eating less carbs and increase the meat intake, fish intake, nuts. So nothing major. Okay, 13 reps. Let's go. These bars over here blocking. 2 more. Or 3 more, I think. 1 more. Next time I'll have to face that way, because I'm going up. My arms are rubbing this bar here. So yeah, essentially I stopped eating carbs, so I cut down the carbs, less carbs, more meat, more fish, more water, more nuts like fruit, peanuts, pistachios, what else? More cardio, running, and essentially keeping the intensity high every time I'm working out. So basically that's what I've been doing for the past, I would say, 6 weeks. Low carbs up, yeah, that's it. Do you ever train while doing the pulls or beaches? Or do you? Yes, sometimes when I go on holiday, if a beach has a pull-up bar or bar dips or anything to work out, I'll just pop in there for like 10-20 minutes, just a quick routine, and that's it. But yeah, when is relaxing time is relaxing time. Okay. Next one up is 24. We gotta enjoy ourselves. It's not all about training. So, $24. Whew. Okay, we're on 10 minutes, right on the dot. You inject oil and skip legs, get a life. I don't inject oil. The people who inject oil are the Brazilians. Brazilians are crazy on muscles. And I don't need to inject anything. All I need is to put the hard work in every single workout, and that's it. That's all you need to get muscles and strength. You don't need oil, steroids, or whatever you want to call it. You don't need that. All you need is motivation and put the work in every time you work out. Okay, 24 done. So next one up, we got 12 pulls. So we're gonna go back to the first pull-up version. So it's wide grip pull, and we're gonna go for 12s. Quick breather, and we go. So done. And shout out to everybody says you don't train legs. So yesterday I did legs. Not yesterday. 2 days ago I did legs. 3 days ago I did legs. But nobody turned up to say I don't train legs. The days that I don't train legs, that's when y'all turn up and say I don't train legs. But it's okay. Could I get a really good physique with y'all? Yes, of course you can. I only started doing gym around 8 years ago, and you can get really good physique. So if you look at calisthenics athletes, you know, the pros ones, they are very lean because they look after their diet, they drink water, and they work hard. Okay, so every time you come to the park to work out, you gotta go hard. So for example, right now, this setup is good. So you got the push-ups, you got the pull-ups, I got a deep station right there, so I can train the whole upper body. So for shoulders and legs, it's slightly harder to build muscle with just your own body weight. Okay, it takes time for shoulders and it takes time for legs. So if you want to save time, having weights for shoulders, like shoulder front raises, shoulder lateral raises, shoulder presses, and so on, it helps to have the weights. And for the legs, yes, it helps to have weights on legs to build the muscles faster and stronger. Whereas body weight, you can do squats all day, you're just doing a bunch of reps, but there is not much weight on there, on those reps. Okay, next one up is 22. Let's go. Eleven. 11. So you're on 14 minutes. Push-ups, I'm okay, but on pulls, I'm starting to feel in it. So next one up, we got 11 chin-ups. 11 chin-ups. Let's go. 11 done. So next one up, we got 20, 10. Yeah, definitely, definitely. All you gotta do is put the work in. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated for watching Hard Body Training. I will check your video when you post it. I'll check it today, but you didn't post it today about the 350 push-ups unbroken. Yeah, I will check it out when you upload it. It's gonna be good to see it. And I might put it side to side to my videos to see how it goes. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. What's up, bro? How you doing? Greetings. So we are attempting to do 750 pull-ups, push-ups, and 375 pull-ups. So we on a 6 set. So 20 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, and 10 neutral grips. Let's go. Ten. 10. Okay. Almost done. How you been? Kizma. How you been? Long time no see. So next one up, we have 10 neutral grips. So this time I'm gonna face that way because while I was going up, my arms were rubbing on the back bars. So 10. Ooh. Okay, one round is done. So 17 minutes and well, 18 minutes now. So 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm supposed to start the push-ups right now. So one round done. So I'm gonna have a 2 minutes break because the next clip is gonna be 30 push-ups and 30 push-ups and 15 pulls. So I need to recoup. So 150 push-ups done and 75 pulls done. So we just got 75, yeah, 75 done. So just got 4 more rounds. We got this, eventually we'll get there. Let's go. Second round. It's gonna be tough this second round. We gotta put the work in. Like I always say, hard training, easy gaining. So 19 minutes, so 40 more seconds, and we'll go for the second round. So from the start, I can tell you that I'm gonna be over 90 minutes. It's gonna be a very long session, but I want it to be that way. I want a very hard session on the chest, back, biceps, and triceps. And this is gonna be it. Okay. So, 1942. Let's go for second round. So 30 push-ups and 15 pull-ups. Let's go. Let's put the work in. Let's work. 15. Done. 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Damn, this clip of 15 is gonna kill me. So 15 pulls. I need to get at least 10 straight, and then I will have to fight for the other 5. But I need to get those 10. 9, 10, so I can fight for the rest. So 21, 10. Let's try. Let's go. Wait. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, that's it. That's correct. Eleven, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, 15 done. 30, 15 done. Next one up, we have great lads, bro. Your back is crazy. Thank you. I don't have Telegram yet, but I'm gonna create a group, a fitness group, so people can join a fitness group and chat over there, exchange ideas, tips, routines, and so on. I think it's gonna be good for the fitness community. And yeah, lots is because of pulls. Lots of pulls. That's it. Are you on trend? What's trend? I don't know what trend is. Does it clap? What's clap? Okay, next one up. 28 push-ups and 14 chin-ups. Let's go. Ten, 4 more. 4. Woo! 2350. Does it clap? What's clap? I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. You mean clap push-ups? If it's clap push-ups, right now, there's no clap push-ups, just standard. Okay. 28 done. So next one up, we have 14 chin-ups. As you can see, my forearms already pumped up because I already got 90 pulls done. I still got a bunch of them. So for these chin-ups, the game plan is to do training steroids. Oh no, no steroids here. No steroids here. I don't need steroids to develop my muscles. All I need is motivation, dedication, consistency, and put the work in. That's it. Okay, next one up. 14 chin-ups. It's gonna be tough on this one, but we got it. Let's go. So we get to 9, 10 reps, and then we'll fight for the other 4. Two more. 7. 28-14 done. Big up, my boy. Thank you, much appreciated. Thank you for watching. So 28 push-ups and 14 chin-ups done. Next one up, we got 26 push-ups and 13 neutral grips. Hola amigo, ¿qué tal estás? ¿Todo bien? Hey, Mr. Pop John, how you doing, man? How's the push-up training going? Okay, next one up, 26. 26 push-ups. Let's go. Ten. 1, 2, 3. 13, 26 done. Can you do diamond push-ups? Yes, I can do diamond push-ups, but I don't like diamond push-ups because after a while it hurts on your elbows and there's a lot of pressure on your elbows. That's why I don't do them. I used to do them a lot, but now I don't do them. Yes, I am natural. I don't need steroids or anything to pump my body. All I have to do is, like I said to you a few minutes ago, dedication, consistency, motivation, and put the work in. That's it, like I'm doing right now. This is a super high volume routine, like 750 push-ups if I manage to go all the way to the end, and 375 pulls in one session, in one day. It's a lot. So this is a high volume session. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Today's legs, yes. We gotta go up and low, up, low, up and low. That's it. So today I'm doing a back and chest. So tomorrow's gonna be shoulders and leg. So tomorrow I'm gonna hit the gym, and if the gym is quiet, I'll record the session. So shout out to everybody who says they don't train legs. Pop in tomorrow and check me out. Amigo, ¿qué tal estás? ¿Todo bien? Vamos a full. Do diamond push-ups. Where are you from, homie? I'm from England, UK. Okay, so next one up we have 15, 14, 13. 13 neutral grip pulls. I'm going to be facing that way, so that way I will not hit those bars. Okay, 13. Let's try to squeeze 9, and then we'll fight for the others. One more. Okay, 26, 13 done. Next one is 24 and 12. Deberías hacer retos en las calles. ¿Qué retos quieres que haga? Bueno, Acá a veces hay competiciones, pero es algo raro aún. I'm taking today break. I'm a fighter pilot, and if I accept myself when I'm flying, my blood pressure goes up. But I did some little workout. Nice one, nice work. That's it. Make sure you take breaks in between workouts so you can recoup. How tall and how much you weigh now? Because I remember when. Now I'm about 95 kilograms, 92, between 93 and 95, more or less. And how tall? 180. It's about 5'11". Yeah, now I'm about, I would say between 93 and 95, and 5'11". Oh, thanks. Es que I've learned Spanish, listen to music, watching movies and all that. And I like to, when I'm listening to, watching a movie, I like to watch it with Spanish subtitles so I can listen to what they say and I'm reading it at the same time. So that way my brain will slowly absorb the information, the Spanish. And bit by bit, I'm gonna improve my, my Spanish. Okay, so next one up, we have 26, that was 13, so 24 and 12. Let's go. Twelve. 10, 11, 12. 12 done, 24 done. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I learned Spanish, English. I used to speak French too, but over here in UK, not many people speak French, so eventually you lose it, you forget about it. And you're 6'11", 185. 185 is what? 75, 80 kilograms, I would say. But you are very lean, so your body fat is probably 10%, if that. You are very lean. So if you want to increase muscle mass, you have to increase your carbs intake. But you have to eat good carbs in order to put up some weight. But you are in good shape, very lean, and the endurance is on point as well. Okay, so now we got 12 pull-ups. My forearms are already pumped up, rock solid, so I'm not sure how much longer I can take the beating on pulls, but I'll try my best. But I think eventually I will start breaking the sets. I really don't want to, that's why I'm increasing the rest time, because I want to do every single set unbroken, but at the same time I don't want to be here all day. But yeah, 12 reps, let's go. Game plan, at least 9, let's try to squeeze 9, and then just 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 done. 24, 12 done. 83, choose to be lean. I know how to blow up too. Just eat more, like you said. Yeah, that's it. And 83 is a good weight. It's a good weight because you are in between heavy and light. So that way you can maintain your lean body and do lots of body weight stuff like muscle ups, pull ups, chin ups, push ups, all sorts, because you are in a good weight. So for me, 90, let's say 94, 95, it takes longer for me to accomplish higher rep range in terms of pull, because I'm pulling my whole body weight. So it will take me, instead of 3 months to achieve a certain goal, probably will take me 6 months because of my weight. But in the other hand, because I'm lifting a lot of weight, my muscles will develop a lot faster than if I was 75 or 80 kilograms, because I'm pulling more weight or pushing more weight, if that makes sense. What gear do you take? God damn it, everybody's saying you small. Everybody's saying that I'm taking gear. I take that as a compliment, because I know I'm not taking anything, so I take that as a compliment. But I'm not big, I'm just a average sized dude. I just work hard. It seems like it's going to rain. So next one up is 21, not 21. We did 12, 24, so 22. So 22, 11. Ten, 11, done. You lift weights as well, or pure calisthenics? Yes, I do weights. So for weights, I always say this: calisthenics, chest, back, biceps, forearms and triceps. Shoulders and legs is weightlifting. So if you watch my legs and shoulder sessions, is weights. Most of the time is weights. And usually I go to gym and do my shoulders and legs at the gym, because I've got more equipment, leg presses, barbells and all sorts for those muscles. Yeah, many people don't believe that you can build your body with calisthenics, but you can. You know, I'm not the only one in good physique just from calisthenics. If you look at all these calisthenics athletes on YouTube, they all lean and all pumped up and bigger than me. You know, I'm just an average dude, like I said. It's all about putting the work in and go hard all the time. So if you don't put the work in, don't go hard, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so now we got 11 chin-ups. 11 chin-ups. Take this bar. I need to fix this bar, so hopefully tomorrow I'll fix it. Try to make it stable. 11 chin-ups is gonna be tough. So at least 8 chin-ups, and then we'll see. Two more. Okay, 22-11 done. The gym is not good. You show your spine. It depends. It depends how you lift it. But yeah, you gotta be careful when you're lifting weights. That's why most of the exercise that I do is either seated or laying down. So standing ones, I use the Smith machine for squats. Deadlifts is a free barbell, and shoulders, because shoulders I'm not going very heavy, and every time I'm standing my knees slightly bent, so that way all the shock from the weight will be here. So my legs will work as springs instead of having a leg straight and feeling the pump, the pressure on my lower back. So to prevent that, just bend your knees. So every time you do the exercise, the impact will go from here all the way to your legs. So you'll not feel the impact on your spine, but on your legs. So that's a good tip. You don't have to be some. No, I'm just average. I'm just doing my best to become the best version of me. That's it. So next one up, we got 20 push-ups and 10 neutral grips, and then that will be the end of the second round. I might get the bands just to get those push-ups unbroken, instead of just breaking those pull-ups or breaking those pulls and 5 for the rest. Ten. 20. Okay, 350 push-ups done. So I just got 10 pulls and then it'll be 150. Difference on those planks you are using for push-ups versus the floor. You know this, but there are many who don't know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so the main reason why I'm using the parallettes right now is because I don't want to get my hands dirty over here, but at the same time, like hard body training says, when using the parallettes, my hands, my wrists are straight because my hands are like this. I'm grabbing the bars like this, whereas push-ups, I'm here. So in the long run, you're gonna feel pressure on your wrists. But if you're gonna use the parallettes, be aware that eventually you're gonna feel pressure on your palms because you're pressing all the time. But eventually your hands become stronger and that pressure goes away. Unless you are using the thin bar for those push-ups, because there are some thin bars for push-ups, and those ones, they will hurt you because they will go deep into your palms. But yeah, that's the main reason. So one, I don't want to get my hands dirty, and two, because I get my wrist straight, so it's better for me instead of being like this. Otherwise, I would be in pain because I'm doing a high volume of reps on push-ups. Okay, so now we got 10 neutral grips, and we're gonna complete the second round. Two more. Okay, 2 rounds done. So 300 push-ups and 150 pulls. So we're on 44 minutes already. God damn it. And I was about to say this is only going to take me 90 minutes, but no way. But yeah, just a quick breather. So the next round is going to be tough, even tougher than the second round. So the first 15, 14, 13 are the toughest ones. So anything after 12 becomes very, very hard. But yeah, we're gonna push through. So I'm thinking to use the bands, the red band, just to assist me a little bit, so that way I will keep the sets unbroken. Even though I'm getting some assistance, I'm still putting the work in because I'm fighting to maintain unbroken sets at the same time, so that way it will save me some time or save me some rest time. But if I go with no assistance, then it might take me longer because I need to increase my recovery time. as a fighter pilot, they right. This puts pressure on your wrist and can cause injury. Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's best to have your hands straight, you know, just like this, and use some parallettes to do some push-ups instead of having hands on the floor. But you know, if you have no parallettes and you go for like 100, 200 push-ups, it's okay. But if you're going for a high volume of reps, yes, I would advise you to have your hands like this, either parallettes or bar on the floor, you know, just to get your wrists straight. And I'm from England. Okay, we're gonna go for the third round. So 30 push-ups and another clip of 15 pulls. Let's see how it goes with this 15. So push-ups, I'm okay with push-ups. Push-ups is my strength, but pull-ups, because I'm heavy, I'm struggling already. Ten. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 30 done. So next one up, we got 15 pulls. If you want to get lean like cousin, cut down. Sweet. Yeah, that's it. That's it. For the lean body, you don't have to go on crazy diet. First of all, you gotta educate yourself. Learn about food. Learn what's good for you, what's bad for you. Good fats, bad fats, good carbs, bad carbs, and proteins. And then once you educate yourself about nutrition, cut down the bad stuff, sugary stuff, greasy stuff, carbs. If you want to get lean, you gotta cut down the carbs, and you gotta increase the protein intake. Eat more meat, eat more fish, eat more vegetables, eat more fruits, drink more water, eat more nuts, and all that kind of stuff. Rest more, work hard, you know. All that combination will take you to a lean body. But, you know, if you just work hard, but don't have a good diet, don't drink water, don't rest enough, you know, there is no point, because you're not going to achieve anything. On basketball game night, I carb up the night before. Yes, basketball, when you go for the game, I think you need it because it will be your fuel for tomorrow. The game, how long is the game? 45 minutes or 60 minutes? I'm not really sure, but you'll need the fuel for the game because you're going to be constantly back and forth and jumping, all that. So you will need that fast energy, so carbs, to keep you going. Okay, let's try to get these 15 done. It's going to be a struggle to get these 15 done, but minimum is going to be 7, which is half, or 8, half. So ideally, I'd like to get 10, and then I will somehow fight for the other 5s. But if I stop at 8 or 9, it's going to be a real struggle. But yeah, let's try to get 10. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Yeah, stay away from takeouts. And yeah, I also had chicken. I had chicken probably an hour, 2 hours ago, yeah, chicken curry with a bit of rice. I had that rice, because I knew that this session was going to be high volume reps, so I need a little bit of carbs to keep me going throughout the session. But once I'm done here, just going to drink some water, get some nuts, and that's it. Bedtime. Yes, I am natural. I don't need to take any steroids. And you might not know, but a natural person, you can look at a person and see, okay, that person is natural. A person with steroids, you will see veins everywhere. You'll see veins everywhere, and usually on their back, you will see lots of pimples, because that's a side effect of steroids. But yeah, mainly you'll see veins everywhere, from neck down all the way to the legs. You don't see veins anywhere. You see a little bit because the body's pumped, because I'm doing high volume of reps, but you don't see like big thick veins popping out. Okay, next one up is 28. 14. One, two, three. 28 done. So next one up is 14 pulls. You have got a beautiful community, people who want. I don't know if the people wants to be like me, or just come around and ask me, are you natural? Are you natural? Are you natural? Do you train legs? But yeah, it's all good. It's all love. We're doing this for the sport. And if I can inspire one person to work out, mission accomplished. And I don't want anyone to try to be like me, because that's the wrong perception. We all have different lifestyles, different ways of training, and different meals and everything else. So you cannot compare yourself to the next guy. The only competition is you. So you look at yourself in the mirror and you see, okay, I want to have a bigger chest, bigger biceps, or whatever. So you're going to work hard. So in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you can say, hey, I look bigger today. So you can say, or you can compare a picture from 3 weeks ago and say, yes, I look bigger than 3 weeks ago. So that's your competition. Don't try to compete with the next guy, because it's a mission impossible. Are you on red 3? No. I'm on the third round. So the 28. Now I'm gonna go for 14 chin-ups. It's gonna be a struggle. Biceps already pumped up, so I'm struggling to bring the chin over the bar. But like I said, I might bring the bands. I'm reluctant to bring the bands out. But in order to get those sets unbroken, I either will have to increase the time, the rest time, or break those sets. I don't want to break sets, so I might bring the bands. So okay, let's go 14 chin-ups. Nine or 10, and then we're gonna fight for the rest. Nine, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, the plan is to do 5 rounds, but we'll see. I might have to bring the bands for the pulls. On push-ups I'm okay, I'm still going strong on push-ups, but on pulls I'm struggling already. How long have you been lifting? Woo. So weights since 2017, calisthenics probably, I don't know, a bit longer than that. I'm strictly speaking inspired to do sport. You're an example. Oh, thank you, much appreciated, Pop John. Yes, my goal is to motivate someone and inspire someone to do the same, like work out. Could not be calisthenics, could be something else, but as long as you're active, doing any sort of fitness activity, I'm happy with that, because fitness is part of our health. So if you don't look after your body when you're young, when you get older, it becomes harder to look after yourself. So you got to look after yourself when you're young, so you can grow old, fit and strong. Okay, 14, so we got 26 push-ups. Three. 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 26 done. So now we have 13 neutral grips to do. Let's go, bro. Thank you for watching. Yo, make sure you check Game Bro's channel. He does some sick routines, from muscle ups to bar dips, straight bar dips, dips, push-ups, all sorts. So make sure you check Game Bros out. He does some really crazy calisthenic sessions, and he also does live streams and everything. So make sure you check him out, subscribe and all that. So next one up, we have 13, god damn it, 13 neutral grip pulls. And we're on 58 minutes, third round. This is the third round, halfway of the third round. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring the bands in order to get those sets unbroken. I might get the red band and see how it goes. I really don't want to, but I gotta put my stubborn aside and do what's best. And right now I think it's best to use the bands so I can keep those sets unbroken, then jeopardize my quality, break the sets and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get the bands. Until I retire, I will probably still fly a helicopter, but I don't think it's too late to do sports. Yeah, it's never too late to do sports or anything. Yeah, it's never too late to work out. There is a guy that I follow, Kram Calisthenics. Check his channel out, KRM Calisthenics with K. So he's 67. So we only started calisthenics, I think, when he was 60. Imagine that, being 60 and starting bodyweight training. So he's 67 and he's going super strong. He's doing weighted pulls with 5 kilograms on a belt for chin-ups, dips, pull-ups. He's doing 70 pounds gobble squats. It is strong. It's 67, but it does some very strong workouts. So yeah, it's never too late to work out. Okay, so I'm gonna use the red band, and let's see how it goes. So we have to do 13 pulls. Nine. 13 done. Even though I'm using the band only helps me for the initial pull, because over here is stretch, but when the band goes to normal, it's no longer stretch. So over here there's lots of resistance, so it's helping me out, but as it comes up, you know, the assistance drops, and when it comes to bring the chin over the bar, that's just my strength. But still hard though, still hard. I'm still feeling on the biceps, on the muscles. So that was 13. So you're definitely going to stick to the red band for now. So I might eventually use the black band as I get fatigued. So next one up is 24, 12. Let's go. So 10. 1, 2. Done. High quality reps. The band hardly makes a difference. Yeah, that's it. The band, you only assist me from the bottom probably till halfway, and then halfway up it's just me. So yeah, I'd rather use the bands and get those sets unbroken than break those sets, because I like to do sets unbroken. I have a lot, 40k force. Yeah, so the full set is push-ups and pulls. So push-ups is 30, 28, 26, 24, 22 and 20, so 6 sets. And then on pull-ups I'm doing wide pulls, chin-ups and neutral grips. So it's 15, all the 15 to 10. So it's half of the push-ups. So 5 rounds. So each round is 150 push-ups and 75 pulls. So I'm on the 3rd round. So I just did 24. So now I have 12 pull-ups to go. Let's go. Even with the red band is tough. So 12 done. Yeah, again, bros, we need to link up. We need to link up to do a session. Your sessions are crazy. And I always watch your live streams. I'm like, damn, I need to link up with these guys one day because I want to level up. 30 down to 20 by twos. Yes, superset, weight 15, 10, wide chin. That's it. That's it. That's the routine. So 5 sets of those is 750 push-ups and 375 pulls. It's a lot of reps, and I've been doing it for an hour and 5 minutes now, and I'm still on the 3rd round. So next one up is 22, 11. So push-ups I'm okay, but on pulls I'm struggling because my arms are pumped up, already sore, so I'm struggling to get the chin over the bar. Eleven. $22 done. Oh, we've been learning for each other. I've been watching your series, and next time that I'm fresh from the upper body, I will do the muscle ups that you did. 1 to 5, 5 sets. So 1 times 5, 2 times 5, and so on. I know it's gonna be tough because I've seen you. So I like that. I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, we need to link up so we can go for some good routines. Yeah, I saw your video. It happens, man, but you try your best. You try your best. Hopefully next time will be a lot better. That's it. Right, I'm gonna go for the black band because I feel like I'm having a hard time. So 11 chin-ups. Chin-ups. Eight. Okay, 22-11 done. Couldn't breathe on Tuesday. Yeah, seems like that gym doesn't have much ventilation where you play basketball. No AC, damn. No AC and working out under the heat wave is crazy. Over here, when it gets too hot. Yeah, over here is the same thing. The gyms, when it gets too hot, even with the AC on, after 5 minutes you start sweating. So it becomes very, very hard to work out because there is no oxygen. So it makes it very hard to work out indoors when it's hot, summertime especially. Okay, now it's 20, so last set. Okay, 20 done. We had a heat wave, finally. Yeah, over here is the same. Over here, so for the past, so over here in average, around this time of the year, the average is about 15 to 20 Celsius. but lately it's been like 24, 25. So from tomorrow, we're gonna have 28, 30, so maybe 31, 32. And 31, 32 over here is like super hot. Super hot. Like you cannot be outside because it's very hot. So yeah, we're having a heat wave as well. It's coming from Portugal, Spain, all the way up. Okay, 20 done. So now we're gonna go for neutral grips, 10 reps. Damn, I'm struggling big time, guys. So 1 hour and 11 minutes. My arms are dead for pulls. I'm struggling to pull. God damn it. So 3 rounds done. So 150, 450 push-ups done, and 225 pull-ups. So just got 2 more rounds to complete. But I think I'm just gonna go for 1 more round, and we'll be 600 reps, 600 push-ups, and 300 pulls. Job done. I'm dead. Yes, right now it's getting tough and tough, even with the band. So I switched from red to black, and I'm struggling to pull up. So the next round is the 4th round, and it's a clip of 30 push-ups and 15 pulls. In a fighter jet, no, only G-force your enemy, the eat reaches. Damn, but shouldn't be an excuse if I run into range. Yes, I would love to be a fighter pilot, but I guess I'm too late for that, and it's quite expensive to be a fighter pilot. And yeah, game bros, I love that feeling where I cannot physically do any more reps, so I need assistance. So that means I reach my limits, and now I'm breaking over my limits because I'm using the bands to force me to do more reps. So that's good. So tomorrow or the day after, I'm definitely going to be sore, but that's where the gains are. So we got to fight through. I was playing pro basketball last year. I can run 7 miles and still slam basketball. Yeah, I've seen your thing, your Facebook. 1.5 miles in how long was it? 9 minutes or something like that. That's a good timing. And if you want to bring it down, all you got to do is run more often. But again, if you run more often, then you're gonna lose muscle mass. Okay, let's go 30 reps. Twenty. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 30 done. Game bros, I'm learning from you. Go hard or go home. That's it. 11 miles in 2 hours non-stop. going for 12 miles in 2 hours. Next, 11 miles. 11 miles is what? 16K. 11 miles is 17K. So if you do 12 miles is like 20 kilometers. So 12 miles in 2 hours is good. So last year when I've done the marathon, the marathon is 13.1 miles. So I did it in 1 hour and 59. And then when I've done the marathon, I've done again the marathon. Every time you go for a mile, there is a signpost saying a mile, 2 miles, and so on. So when I've done the 13.2 miles, which was halfway through, I was on 1 hour and 57 minutes or something like that. But you know, doing a marathon is tough. You gotta prepare yourself for that, because it's challenging. And if the first half is downhill or flat, and then the second half is flat and uphill, whew, it's even harder. So mine was flat and downhill, and then the second half was flat and uphill. It was challenging, but yeah, it's a good feeling. I'm too old to fly anymore. I don't do sports that often. Now with this blood pressure, I fly more. No protocol before flying. Yes, well, doing exercises will help you on your blood pressure, because you not only benefit and strengthen your muscles, your heart is also a muscle, and every time you're working out, obviously you're gonna pump up your heart rate will increase, because you are pumping more blood to feed your muscles. But in the other hand, in the long run, that muscle, the heart muscle, will grow and become stronger. So that means the heart will not have to work as hard to pump the same amount of blood, because the heart is stronger. So at the lower rest rate, you will pump the same amount of blood that you need before pumping at a higher speed, higher rate, if that makes sense. So the more you work out, the better it will be for your heart and also for your lungs. If you do cardio, you're going to expand your lungs, so you'll be able to breathe better, and your heart rate will not increase as much or as fast as you used to, because you're already used to their intensity, and your heart and lungs are trained as well, because your heart is a muscle. Yes, I did a full marathon. So I did, I started with 10K. So I've done the 10K. 10K was 51 minutes and 51 minutes and something like that. 51 and 19, something like that. And then after 10K, actually it was a half marathon in April. So half marathon. And then May, I did a 10K. June, I did a full marathon. And July, I did a Total Warrior. So Total Warrior is an obstacle course, 12 kilometers obstacle course, where you jump, you crawl, you go over the walls, you go under the water and stuff like that. So that's 12K. And then I did Tough Mudder. So Tough Mudder, the Europe's Tough Mudders. So it's nighttime. So it's from 20 o'clock, so 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. So it's nighttime. So 12-hour circuit. So the circuit is 5 miles, but throughout those 5 miles you have, I think it's 20 obstacles, something like that. So it goes through the night all the way till the morning. So it's 5 miles. So the goal is to do as many laps as possible. That was intense. So yeah, there is one Tough Mudder in, where is it? I think it's in Texas or something like that, where they go to the desert and they do the Tough Mudder. They do 24 hours. That's crazy. I think, I'm not sure if it's Texas. It's somewhere in US, but it's 24 hours. Over here it's 12 hours, and in US is the world's toughest mudder. It's 12 hours laps. Okay, let's go for 15 pulls. Yeah, always like that kind of drills where you have obstacle courses, you have to jump, you crawl, and all sorts. Always been into that kind of stuff. Yes, I don't drink water. When I run, I don't drink water. Because if I drink water, I will get cramps. So if I get cramps over here, I will have to stop. I have to walk. And I wouldn't advise to drink water. So if you go for long distance, drink water like 2 or 3 hours before the run. And then while you're running, I would recommend you to take a orange with you and peel the orange and eat bits while you run throughout the race. So that way you get the natural sugar and a little bit of juice, right? Just to kill your thirst. But I wouldn't recommend you to drink water. Okay, let's go for 28. Yeah, too much water will give you cramps. And if you do a marathon, an official marathon is good. The feeling is so good because you are running with a bunch of people. Over here, last time I did it was about 10,000 people running. 10,000, 12,000. And all ages from 16, minimum 16, all the way to 70s. And the most surprising thing is when I was coming to the finish line, about 5 miles before the finish line, there was some senior people overtaking me. Like, I thought I was fit until I was doing a marathon and I was dead walking towards the finish line, and I've seen these senior people, like people in the 60s and 70s, overtaking me and reaching the finish line before me. I was like, damn, these people are in really good shape. But in all honesty, for the marathon, I only ran 8 times. So I booked my marathon ticket in, what was it, December. And I had till June to prepare myself. And I only ran 8 times. Well, if I'm going to count with a half marathon and 10K, that's 10 times. Those were the only times that I ran. I didn't actually prepare myself for the marathon, but I was like, I already paid for it, so I'm going to go for it. And it was tough, but it was a good feeling because the motivation that people give you while you're running. So first mile, hey, keep going, keep going. You got little kids, thumbs up, hey, give me 5, give me 5, and all that. People giving you sweets, giving you, I don't know, there is some glucose packages, like in gel. So they'll give you those gels so you can swallow it. So that will give you a little bit more energy. People give you fruits, water, all sorts. The feeling is amazing. I plan to race 5K and 10K in November. Oh, I still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time to prepare yourself. So even if you do 1 run a week, you get there and you smash it. So next one up is 14 chin-ups. Are you aiming to? I plan to run 5K and 10K. Yeah, 5K. So after you run 10K, 5K, it goes that quick. So my best time for 5K is it 24 minutes? I think that was a while ago, probably 2 months ago, 3 months ago. That was 24 minutes, but that was indoors on the treadmill. It's a big difference because on the treadmill, you can't control the speed. So let's say you set it up to 15, 16 kilometers per hour and forget about it. Whereas when you're running outdoors, you're not going to maintain the same speed all the time. You got hills, down hills, you know, uneven surface and all that. So the speed is going to be up and down. Whereas on the treadmill, it's slightly easier because you can maintain the constant speed. But yeah, doing 5K after doing 10K, it's going to be a breeze. Last year, I was running 3 times per week, but increased to 1 or 2 per week. Yes, I would recommend you do outdoors running. It's way better. And yeah, even once a week, if you go, for example, you do a circuit, so you time it. So let's say it takes you 15 minutes to do that circuit. So next time you go again on that circuit, try to do it 14:30 and so on. So every time you do the same run or similar runs, you know, try to beat that time. Try to become a little bit faster. If you got a smartwatch, it will tell you the average pace. So let's say if your average pace is 6 kilometers per 6 kilometers per minute, something like that. No, 6 minutes per kilometer. Yeah, 6 meters per kilometer. So next time you'll try to bring that 6 down to 5 point something. Okay, and slowly you become faster. Yes, I like to run outside, especially in summertime, because you get the fresh air, you get to see other people, and you know, it's better. You change the view all the time. Whereas indoors is always going to be the same thing. Okay, we're going to go for 13s. What's the time? Damn, I need to wrap it up. 13. So I'm just going to finish this round and call it a day with 4 rounds instead of 5. Six more. Six. Yeah, you're doing a lot of stuff. You're very active. And basketball, even though you're not running long distance, you're constantly back and forth. So if you use a smartwatch, you'll be doing lots of miles going back and forth. Can you tell me how to do a push-up? I've been trying to do a push-up, but I can't even do one push-up. So if you cannot do a push-up on the floor, I would recommend you to do incline push-ups. So get a bench or something that's the same height as your knee, okay, knee high. So let's say a bench, a chair, anything that's knee high. So you put your hands there, make sure your body's straight, and you do a push-up. So I think that's going to be good for you to start. If you cannot do a push-up on the floor, aim for 5 to 10 reps for 5 sets and slowly build it up. And eventually you'll be able to do push-ups on the floor. Okay, so then 26. So next one up we got 13 neutral grips. Okay, 13 done. Next one up, we got 24. Inside the buns and perform assisted pull. Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. Never tried assisted push-up with the buns, but yeah. So, as hard body training saying, you can also use, if you have a bar at home and bands, you can use assisted bands. You can use the bands to do assisted push-ups. So let me demonstrate you. So you got the band here, and then all you got to do, I've never done this before, never needed to. So you put the band here around your sternum area, and then you go down. I think this band is too strong for this kind of push-up. I don't have much room. So from here, you go down and back up. So that way, you're doing push-ups on the floor, assisted. Even though you got the band to assist you going up, you're still putting the effort, and that counts. Okay, so next one up, we have 24 push-ups and 12 pull-ups. Let's go. So 7. Done. So what's your game in terms of running? How fast you want to become running 10K or 5K? Doing 5K in under 25 minutes? 10K in under 50 minutes? I would like to get 5K in under 22 minutes. But I have to run more often. So right now, I'm running probably once a week. In order to get 5K in under 20 minutes or 22 minutes, I'll have to do at least 3 times a week so I can become faster. But if I do that, I'll be sacrificing my workouts at home, my calisthenic workouts, and I don't want to do that. That's why I'm just sticking to once a week. So I'm not going to be able to increase my speed, but it is what it is. We cannot be good at everything. So 48 minutes 10K. Oh, 24 minutes 5K. That's really, really good. Yeah, my 5K indoors is 24 minutes. Outdoors, I don't know. But my 10K outdoors is 51:29 or 19, something like that. It's just 21 something, 51 something. My 10K, my half marathon, which is 13.1, is 1:57, I think, or 1:59, and my full marathon took me 5 hours, 5:35, because on the final stretch, so on the mile 18 till mile 26 was uphill, all the way uphill. So that killed me. I wasn't ready for it. So it took me 5 hours and 30 something to do a full marathon. But yeah, 52 minutes for 10K is really, really good. It's really good. So next one up, we have pulls, wide pulls, 12 reps. Okay, next one up, we have 2211. Yes, Zelda, I am natural. Thank you for the compliment, though. A lot of people have been saying that I'm on juice, so I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not on juice. I'm just on natural foods and hardworking. So 2211. So 2 more sets, and we'll finish this 4th round. Ooh, it's getting dark as well, so I need to wrap it up. I will get my times. Treadmill, I'll get my time as well, like you said. Yes, definitely. Treadmill, I only do treadmill because I'm going to work out at the gym. But if I'm outdoors, I might as well just go for a run outdoors instead of indoors. So I like to always run outdoors than indoors. And big respect, I low-key thought you were on something. Just see, yeah, that's it. All you gotta do is put the work in. Many times I say, put the work in, put the work in, put the work in. And best believe me, you gotta put the work in, be consistent, and you will see the results. If you don't put the work in, nothing will happen. Like I said to a few days ago, let's say you have a seed, okay? And somebody tells you, if you plant this seed and put water every single day, in 6 weeks time, you'll have a big and strong flower, okay? So usually what happens is, when it comes to training, people train 1 week. So they will put the water in the seed 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. So when it comes to the 2nd week, instead of putting water 7 days, they will put water 5 days. On the 3rd week, they will put water 4 days. On the 4th week, they will put water 2-3 days, okay? 1 day yes, 1 day no, 1 day yes, 1 day no. And then when it comes to the 6th week, they already forgot about the seed, okay? That's what usually happens when people start training. So they train 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then the consistency stops. And then what happens? Nothing will develop because you haven't given enough time for the body to adjust and evolve, okay? Okay, so now we have 11 chin-ups. You gotta keep feeding the body. If you don't stimulate the body will not grow. I'm definitely wasted on these pull-ups. Yes, you gotta stimulate the body, because it's like everything else. It's like everything else. Everything else in life, if you put the work in, eventually you will see the results. Let's say a quick and basic example. Let's say you got a piggy bank, and every day you put $1 in it. Every day you put $1 in it, okay? It's just $1, right? It's just $1 every day. But 1 year later, so 12 months later, you break that piggy bank, and guess what? That $1 became $365, okay? Because your consistency of every day putting $1 inside that piggy bank paid off, okay? So 365 days later, you have 365 bucks, okay, from just $1. So practical example, so every day, let's say you come over here and you do 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups. And then next week, you go for 6 push-ups, 7 pull-ups, 6, 6, and slowly you build it up. And then a year later, you're probably going to be doing 30 push-ups or 100 push-ups and 30 to 40 pull-ups. And not only going to do more reps, but your body will also grow, okay? You grow bigger because you got consistency and you put the work in all the time. So that's it. You got to put the work in. Yeah, man, thank you for watching. I will check you out, and I'll be eager to see your 351 push-ups non-stop. Good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. And let me just quickly read this. I've been training for 2 years. Couldn't grow arms that much so far. They expect too much. It depends. How do you train your arms? And why do you want to grow your arms? Why many people just want to grow arms? Why not grow chest, back, shoulders, legs? Arms is secondary. You don't need to train arms, because as you can see right here, I'm not doing any curls, I'm not doing any extensions to grow my arms. The way I grow my arms is by pushing and pulling, doing push-ups and pull-ups. So this arm right here is made by push-ups and pull-ups, because every time you push, you use your chest, primary muscles, and then your triceps, secondary. Every time you pull, you got your back, and if you're doing chin-ups, you got your biceps. If you're doing pulls, you got your forearms, okay? So you don't have to solely focus on your arms. 20 reps. Ten. Okay, just 10 pull-ups and that's it. How much you sleep, bro? Yeah, I mean, compared to everything else, my arms aren't growing that much. I want them to. So I sleep. So when I'm working, on my work days, I sleep on average 6 to 7 hours. And then throughout the day, I take a nap. And then when I'm off, when I'm not working, I sleep for about 9-10 hours. 9-10 hours so I can recoup the hours that I didn't sleep on my working days. 9-10 hours, and then I still take a nap. So yeah, in regards to your arms, it depends how you train your arms. What kind of routine were you using for your arms? Was it just bicep curls, hammers? Tell me your routine. How many times, how often were you training arms? That's it, guys. I'm done. 4 rounds done. I'm not going to do the 5th round because it's getting dark. And I've been here for 1 hour and 44 minutes. God damn it. Way too long. So I need to shoot off. So yeah, what kind of routine did you have for, or do you have for your arms, to grow your arms? Because, so I will see. 818 calories. Right now, pull, push, legs, then active recovery. Repeat that over and over. So train every day. Pull, push, legs. So how about, so pull, push, legs, then active recovery. So 4-way split. So that being said, pull, push, legs. So I suppose that when you do pulls, you do back exercises, and then you do biceps, like with barbells or hammers, right? And then when you do push, I take it that you do bench press and stuff like that, and then you finish with tricep extensions on cables, or probably dumbbells. Am I correct? 3 elbow curls, 3 incline curls, and 2 times chin-ups. Okay. And how many reps and sets do you go for? So, how many reps do you do? So, what happens is, many times, is people go super heavy on weights, and or they do it very fast. So if you want to build muscles, especially small muscles like biceps and triceps, so that's the set. Count by 8 to 10, don't really count, just doing to failure. Okay, so try to count so you can keep track of what you're doing. Or next time you go to gym, try to hit 12 reps, okay? So 12 reps, and let's say you're doing hammers, okay? Not hammers, curls with dumbbells. Okay, right now I have 10 kilograms each side, okay? So when you do hammers, make sure that you start with a full extension on your arms, okay? As you can see right here, my arms are full extended right there. And do single arms, don't do 1 or 2 at a time. So from here, go up and back down. So keep your elbows tight, elbows in, up and down. So from here, up and down, okay? Up and down, up and down, okay? That's it. And while you're doing that, make sure that you concentrate the muscle. Focus on the movement. Take it nice and steady. Because if you go too fast and swinging, then you're losing all the benefits from doing bicep curls. Go nice and steady. Make sure that you feel that pump on every single rep. Okay, nice and steady. Nice and steady. You don't have to go super heavy. Nice and steady. When you're doing hammers, same thing. Hammers from here, hammers is slightly easier. 1, 2, nice and steady. All the way down, all the way up. Nice and steady. Make sure that you take your time to engage the right muscle, okay? And sometimes those little details make a huge difference in the long run. So next time they go to gym, use the same weights that I used before, like 8 to 10 reps, but instead of going till failure, go for 12 reps and go for at least 4 sets. I would recommend you 5, but go for at least 4. Okay, same weights, everything, but nice and steady. 1, 2, 1, 2. No swinging, so the body stays the same. All you move is your arm. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and let me know how it goes. Been doing cable hammers and 2 arms incline curls. No rotating the wrist when curling. No. Keep it straight. So you're here. So I'll show you again. So you're here. So I bend my knees, as you can see. I bend my knees, right? And the dumbbells are resting on my quads. So this is my initial position. And from here, 1, 2. So my wrists are straight. So pay attention to my wrist. It's straight, always straight. So this is the starting position. The only thing that's moving is my forearms coming up and down. Everything else is the same, okay? So your wrist has to be the same, has to be straight all the time. Even if you're doing hammers, same thing. Keep your wrist straight. All you're doing is focus on your biceps. And go for single arms, because single arms, you are isolating the biceps, right? Because you want to pump the biceps. So isolate, so the whole strength will come solely from this arm. Same goes to the other side. The strength will come from this side. If you're doing both arms, let's say we all have one limb bigger than the other. So I have more strength on the left than the right, and I have more strength on the right than the leg. Okay, so if you're doing both at the same time, when you get to failure, you know, the right arm, so let's say your right arm is stronger than the left, will compensate the lift. So the right arm automatically will lift a little bit more, even though the left arm is coping, the right arm will lift a little bit more. Whereas if you're doing hammers, there is no assistance from the other arm. It's just isolated movement is better. So try to isolate the biceps and triceps especially. Can you pose front double biceps and then a wide back? How do you make big triceps with dumbbells? I don't know how to do double biceps. This is my bicep, my back. How do you make big triceps with dumbbells? I will implement that in my training. Yeah, try that and let me know. Try for at least, give it a try for at least 4 weeks. It takes 4 weeks for the body to adjust and evolve. So be consistent for 4 weeks and definitely you will see some results. For triceps, you don't need lots of weights. So I'm gonna take some weights off. So you got 10K here. So I'm gonna just put 5K. For triceps, you don't need a lot of weights because triceps is very easy to train. So 5K it's enough. So quickly show you the triceps and I'm out because it's getting dark. So for triceps, you can do. So let's say you have a bench. So you lean on a bench. So you put your hand on the bench like this, and then from here all you got to do is extend. Can you see my triceps there? So the only thing that's going to move is going to be your forearm. So extend, full extension, back down, full extension, back down. Don't just do this, okay? Make sure you go all the way down. Full extend your arm, full extend. Don't just do this. Full extend so you can maximize the whole muscle, maximize the whole muscle fibers. Okay, so that's one. Another one that you can do is this one. I'm not really keen on it. It's just this one. I'm not really keen on this one, but I would recommend you that one, the first one that I showed you. This one right here. This one is really good. I really like this one. Or if you are at the gym and you have a pulley, use the cables. With the cables is the same thing, but you are standing. So from here, elbows in, you got the cable in your hand, and then from here, 90 degree, all you got to do is extend. When you extend, go all the way down. Make sure you full extend your arm so you can pull as much as tricep as you can. Because if you go here, you're not fully extended. So as you could see, my triceps, I'm working out, but I'm not fully using my biceps. But if I fully extend, you can see that the biceps gets more pumped up, right? So fully extend all the way down, and make sure you keep your elbows in right there, up and down, up and down. That's it. You know, all these basic exercises that we all know these basic exercises, they all work. The thing is, many people just don't do it properly. I'm not saying that you don't do it properly, but I see that all the time. Many people don't do it properly because people have egos. People want to show off. People want to show other people that they can lift heavy. But lifting heavy, that doesn't mean that you are working out properly or you are doing it properly. So I'd rather not lift heavy and do it properly and still feeling the workout and still training my muscles than lifting super heavy, not having an effective workout and have the risk of injury. So we gotta separate our ego from our goals. Okay, if our goal is to build muscle, be strong, you know, you got to do it right. Okay, so don't try to lift super heavy weights without a good clean rep. Okay, make sure your rep is on point, make sure the quality is good before you progress into heavier weights. That's the only advice that I give you when coming to weightlifting, because if you're going to go lift heavy and the quality is not there, you're just going to injure yourself and we'll see no gains. Wait, you said not until failure, just 12 reps. That also works. You do more sets to fail. And no, so you do 12 reps for 5 sets. So when I train in a gym, especially shoulders and legs, I do 12 reps and 12 reps, 5 sets. Okay, and the rest time, the total rest time is 5 minutes. So I have 1 minute, 1 minute and 10 on the second set, 1 minute and 20 in the third set, 1 minute and 45 in the fourth set, and then the fifth set there is no rest time because that's the last one. So 5 sets. So I'll always do 12 reps, 5 sets. Why 5 sets? Because 3 sets I don't feel that my muscles are warm enough. I feel like I'm still warm enough. I still got gas in the tank. On the 4th set, that's when I start feeling the struggle, and then on the 5th set, that's where I'm like struggling, especially let's say I'm doing shoulder press. I'm like over here shaking to get that last few reps done. Okay, so those last reps is where the gains are. Okay, that's why I do 5 sets. Same goes to legs. So when I do squats, if I do like 2-3 sets, yes, it was heavy, I felt that, but I'm still okay, I'm still walking fine. But if I do the 4th one, the sweat will start coming down, and then on the 5th one, my legs will start shaking because, you know, I'm going towards my limits. So I would say 12 reps, 5 sets. Give it a try for at least 4 weeks and let me know how it goes. Because, you know, like I said, you gotta give your body time to adjust to the new routine, and then eventually you will see the results. Just make sure that whatever you do, the quality is there. Do the exercise correctly and you will see the gains. Trust me, there are lots of basic exercises like curls, arms extensions, bench press, shoulder press, squats and all that. They all work. The thing is, people don't do them properly. People try to reinvent the wheel because they see people on social media doing it different ways, so they will try it that way. So they will see a guy with big muscles doing this on internet with bicep curls, for the bicep curls. Just because he has a big biceps, that doesn't mean he grew those biceps from this. Okay, so you gotta be able to separate the reality from fiction. And many social media influencers, they only doing it for the views. That's it. They don't really do that. Okay, so you gotta educate yourself about training, about nutrition, and adjust that knowledge to your day-to-day life and fitness routines. But yeah, if you need any help, any tips about training, nutrition, give me a shout. I'll be here and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So I'm gonna shoot off because it's already nighttime, it's bedtime. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. So I only done 4 rounds. So in total, I've done 600 push-ups and 300 pulls. So overall was good. I aim a little bit too high on those pulls because in the end, halfway through, I had to start using the bands. So clearly I wasn't ready for the amount of pulls that I was aiming for, but at least I've tried. Okay, so next time probably I'll be more modest and go for, let's say, 10 reps for a certain amount of sets and take it from there, slowly build it up. But yeah, I've tried. So yeah guys, I'm gonna shoot off. Thank you for tuning in. Eduardo, Zelda, stay tuned in for the next one. Peace.